Alright, yes. Hello, and welcome back to day 6 of the No Starter Ship Permadeath challenge. I did some digging around and testing just before this, using a fresh save. And from my tests, I concluded that the expanding the base mission that I got, I actually am supposed to have. So, it turns out if you power up a portal and interact with it, you gain access to the expanding base. Basically, I believe throughout like the Apollo, I think it's Apollo, or it's either Apollo or Artemis. I'm forgetting who, but during that storyline, you are supposed to meet up with contact, go back to the base, interact with an like the base thing, and download archives, which will then set you up for the expanding the base, where you get the construction terminal, you get all that jazz. But you can skip that. You can get it early by just powering up a portal. So, I can do this. I thought I wasn't allowed because I was very confused why it showed up. But I am just dumb. more or less I am dumb. So, for now, you are going... We're gonna move save beacon to there, and we're gonna build you right here. Now the problem is, I'm not allowed to return to my ship to begin the search, because I have to somehow get to that space station without a ship. Well, at least without my main ship. So that means... oh boy. That means hunting around for a potential ship. Which sucks, because I was really hoping to have a... oh. I am having some issues. Ah. Right. I'm gonna have to fix the stream quickly, because my settings are lower than what they should technically be. Let me just make sure. .68 kbps. I'm just trying to quickly figure this out, because yeah, it is lower than it should be. We're gonna bump it up a lot. We're gonna apply. Hopefully this fixes it. This might mess things up. We'll see. We'll see if we're better. I won't know until... I'll have this open on the side, so we'll keep an eye out. But I've upped... I should have upped the... Let me actually just close that. It says good, so we'll see. Alright, where was I? Yeah, I was hoping to have better traversal options unlocked prior to going to the space station. But unfortunately, that does not look like it's going to be the case. Which kind of sucks, because this makes things a lot more difficult than I realistically would have liked it to be, but I mean, it gives me more it gives me more travel options. So what I'm thinking is I might travel. Let's see if I can use one of you. No, so this is bugging out. I'm not allowed to use any of those until I deal with that first one. So I think what I might do is I'll start my travels towards that distress beacon. It's gonna be a long time. Unfortunately, the downside of this challenge is it's a lot of on-foot traversal, which takes a while. Like, you can make, I think, 2.5 hours worth of progress in about an hour. So you can half the time. So realistically, this should take me about, I'd say, 4 hours to reach. So we're just gonna send it. I'd like to eventually get some. I've already interacted with that. I would eventually like to get some more exosuit slots, but I don't really want to run 7 hours and then whatever hours to that, because I don't think that's really worth my time. It'd be nice to get rid of that, but I've done a bit of save editing in testing. I got rid of the all the edits I did because it just, I was testing to see if I could get rid of the expanding the base, and I could, but it just kept coming back because I had the portal enabled. So it was more or less fruitless. So I just referred everything. No point in doing unnecessary changes, because that's kind of not really the goal of the challenge. The goal is to see how far I can make with missions that I'm given. The only caveat to that was the tutorial missions and making sure those were removed, because I only had those enabled just to see if I could get the terrain manipulator. Although, now that I think about it, I probably could have disabled the tutorial and just not built in a terrain manipulator into my current, or I could have like disassembled it, deleted the resources, something along those lines. I could have done a couple different things to remove, but honestly, I think this was the better way, because it did put me in that forced kind of state where I really had to work my ass off to get that. And I feel, honestly, I enjoyed that. It took hours, many hours, but I feel accomplished. Like, the fact that I was able to pull it off against seemingly all the odds that were against me, it was fun. I'm happy. But I'm at the point now where I can actually start progressing the story naturally to an extent. Basically, my only way to progress the story is to fly out into space, which, under normal circumstances, I am heavily not allowed. But, of course, I have those rulings in place for the S-class ships, just so I can at least do something. Because I know for a fact that I can get... Where is it? I can get this. I can get this. Maybe I can get this. I'd have to find a bunch of trade terminals. Or trade depots and buildings. I can get this easily. This I can... Yeah, this one I can. I just need to do portals. Space exploration, I cannot. This one, these two I've already proven easily. Extreme survival is going to be a fun one because I have to somehow find a extreme storm planet and have that extreme, like, that extreme storm planet basically has to be at one of the monoliths that I activate. So I'm going to have to get lucky with that. Or, of course, look up portal cords for that, but I don't really want to do that. Sentinels are going to be easy. Ships destroyed, easy. We're not doing any of these because, yeah. The Korvax stuff is going to be interesting. I can do the standing. Oh. I can do the standing, clusters, and words easily. Missions and systems are going to be next to impossible without a ship. Vakeen, I can't get up there standing unless I somehow find one on this planet. Or, well, not entirely true. This one's not impossible. I can do this by going to getting lucky with a Vakeen system from a monolith. Walkers destroyed can do, just get max level. Words learned, that'll be in a Vakeen system. Can't do those two. Gek, standing, again, same thing. I can do this. This one's going to be interesting. Units worth of goods smuggled. I don't know how that one's going to work. But, yeah, I can get these. I already have this highest medal achieved already. Rare treasures. Not that hard. This one's not too hard. This one's not too hard. Can't get these. I can get plants farmed from Merchants Guild. Maybe. Plant scan. This one's doable. This one's doable. Unsure. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But the only way I'd be able to rely on those things are if I find an S-class ship as a one-way shuttle. The other thing that I'm just thinking of now is my allowance, of, because basically this is my progression. If I find an S-class ship, I can use it to go to the space station in the system that I'm currently in. If I already have a way to the system, like the stations, or the systems station, naturally. Wait, I can interact with these now. Extract nanites, yes. Yeah. That's what I was saying. If I can naturally get to the station already via teleporter that I have a base to for that station, that system, I can then instead go to the anomoly if it's unlocked. If it's not unlocked, then I am allowed to jump systems. All of this, keep in mind, I'm not allowed to... Actually, hold that thought. I think what would be a better way to do it... I don't know. I'm curious. I'm going to keep this as kind of an open-ended thing. And kind of brain thought exercise is I could I'm debating either allowing let's see if I can get this. I can either allow... Sorry, I was I was focusing on getting that surge. Alright, I'm gonna restart that thought process. Basically, I'm debating whether if I already have the station, if I already have the if I already have the anomoly, or what is it? Yeah, if I've already been to the station, if I've already been to the anomoly, or don't have the anomoly unlocked, I'm either thinking I can allow going to a separate planet in the same system, or jumping to a new system. I'm unsure which way I want to take that route, so I'm gonna leave that up in the air, because that's still gonna be a long ways away. Like, I have to find, not only, so many things have to go right. I have to not only find a ship that's just randomly around, but it also has to be an S-class ship. And the only way to find the ships are an 8% chance of a distress beacon, finding them out, like, you don't have to exactly follow a distress beacon, but, like, basically, 8% chance to find one around off of any of the distress signals that you interact with or get. Of course, it's a higher chance kind of stumbling into one, but odds are low. Odds are even lower that it's going to be an S-class. And then also to consider is the other way is from trading with NPCs, like trading for their ship. Which, not only do I need that to be like lucky to find, which I've already exhausted all of the ones that can spawn at trading posts. So I would need to instead find one that randomly naturally lands near me and is also somehow an S-class ship. And I also need to have the funds at that moment in time to be able to buy it off of them. And I'm not allowed to get rid of my broken ship. That is not allowed. So yeah, there's a lot of things that need to go right in order for this to actually be doable. So we'll see how this goes. Because I really don't know how it is going to work. I am surprised I haven't seen a building yet. Oh, speaking of, I also haven't really been looking, to be fair. So I can't really chalk that up to the game. I gotta chop that up to me. Oh my goodness, wait. I might be able to do something with the holo terminal now. Because I am now on Alone Amidst the Stars. I don't think this immediately unlocks something for me, but get closer, get closer. Yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a long and tedious process. Yeah. Nothing yet. Okay, where was I heading? Where is Distress Beacon? Distress Beacon, there we go. Anything in the pathway? Braid Cache. Alright, I was interacting with Braid Caches because they actually have some decent stuff to work with. Yeah, we'll take a crack at one, because I'm curious now. Them over here. You are in an annoying place, good sir. Oh, I can just get you from here. What, oh what, will you give me? Platinum, I see. That's not for me. Yeah, I do need to keep an eye out for unknown buildings. I think is going to be a major thing during this travel. Because if I can get more exosuit upgrades, that's going to be huge. Because then I can put on some of the other stuff I've gotten. Whoa, I got launched to the ground there, it feels like. I mean, it's a save point. Not that save point really does me any good. We'll kind of follow the trails of unknown buildings here, but we're not going to sidetrack too much. Is that 2 beacons? Side by side? Excuse... Ow! Really? You're really gonna do that to me, game? Okay, well, I'll make... Never mind, I won't. I guess that's... that's punishing me for my, incessant use of, boosting. I do need more dihydrogen, so... Any buildings on the pathway? Does not look like it. Nope. You're not scanning me. Okay, let's fix that. It's like it never happened. Oh yeah, before I forget, I had a very, at the end of the stream yesterday, I had a few messages that I kind of saw out of the corner of my eye, but I saw that was in a different language, so I didn't get a chance to translate it, but after stream I took a quick look and, where was it? Basically, they basically told me that, and I think you saw it there. Oh yeah, you can see I was doing some research as well. Basically, their one of their suggestions was to learn the crafting recipes for radon, or not radon, superconductor, which is an amazing idea because you can make $1.5 million off of selling. But the only downside with that is I need radon, which I believe my only way to start getting radon is from, well, I need a planet with a environmental, like a gas harvester. But maybe my thought process was maybe there is a chance that those sentinel depots that you can break has radon for, so I'm keeping my options open. If I find any factory override units, I'm gonna slowly build towards the superconductor so I can have that as a background option, but it's not gonna be a renewable source currently. It was a great suggestion, but I just can't do anything with that yet. I'm gonna risk it. I can't do anything with that. Cadmium as drive is useless. Well, we have the option. Okay. I'm thinking this has to be an S-Class. Come on. It's the Inspiring Pride. Real life one. Come on, S-Class. It's the worst. Why? Well, yeah, I should have seen that coming. Any potential buildings around? Does not look like it, so hi-ho, distress beacon we go. Don't mind me if I just bounced off of a sentinel. Just why, hello there. There is a building ahead, beauty. And it has a beacon, so there's a few things that could be. Oy. We're gonna get to this building really quickly, and I have to step away for just a moment. But then we will get right back into it once I am back. Also, I'm gonna need to start collecting dihydrogen and... oh. It's another one of you. You're not... Holoterminus, you're not useful. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick save. Right, and I will be back in just a minute. Alright, we are back. Alright, so we got navigation data. That's nice because then I can use a signal booster. So anything nearby? You are. Sure. We'll see what you're about. Hopefully something good. One can dream. Nope, it's a galactic trade terminal just to taunt me. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right, because the, tutorial's now done. I now have access to these. That's good. That's really good. Not that helps me at this current moment in time, but I might as well sell a couple things I don't need. I don't need a single pure ferrite. I don't need magnetized ferrite right now. Eventually will, but I don't need them currently, so we're not gonna waste inventory space holding on to stuff that I can't really utilize at this current point in time. It's all about inventory management. What are you gonna be? I know what I want you to be. Exosuit? a second. A second galactic trade terminal. Just to spite me. You do have different stuff, so I will give you that. You have different stuff. Does that make me happy? No. Not by any means. Unfortunately, I do not have control over any of that, so I am at the whims of RNG right now. I'm not gonna run back to go find out what that building is. That's pretty far back. Yeah, so this is probably gonna... I have a good feeling this is gonna be like a, maybe a 4.5 hour run. So it's unfortunately very slow going. I'm kind of worried what I'm gonna run into when I get there. And I think what my plan is going to be, if I do get there and it isn't what I want, is I'm going to head over to the portal and I'll set up shop. I'll set up another base over at the portal so I have a fast travel to that area. Eventually, I do want to go there and get rid of that damn drop pod because it's really bugging me that I can't search for other ones. I have to really be... Are you kidding me? Now I'm finding all the merchants now that I have a terrain manipulator. I find everything. This is the luck I had in all of my other runs. I'd just come across them so often. Come across trade depots, I'd come across merchant buildings, I'd spawn near merchant buildings so often. Like in most of my saves, I spawn near one. And then this save, it took me like forever to find one. It was like, please, give me something more to work with. I'm not gonna bother buying any of these, honestly. Okay. Hold up. I do not recall what a superconductor takes, but I think that one requires radon, if I recall. Oh no, I just need enriched carbon. So this might be a great purchase. Investment for the future, basically. I'm wasting all of my money now. I can't sell it back for as much, but I'm buying a bunch now. This is gonna bite me in the rear pretty fast, I feel. But buy it now, and then later down. What the heck? I've never seen that before. That's kind of cool. I mean, this is a really bad, like, this is worse than a C. Yeah, this is a bad multi-tool. I'm gonna reread what he has to say because okay. I'm gonna try this. Storm crystal. I mean, it sells. It sells. Speaking of, I'm just gonna sell it here. I don't need a storm crystal in my current state, so I got a little bit. I got a little bit of money back. Well, I haven't completely shot myself in the foot yet. So I've definitely taken off some layers of skin. That's for sure. I like how I said going for braid cash is going to be like a godsend, and this whole entire run so far to this distress beacon, I haven't touched a single one. Actually, no, that's a lie. I grabbed the one that was under a rock. I don't know. I'm just feeling too lazy to... Oh. To bother interacting with them. Especially when they give me these. So, maybe it's not pertinent to grab them right now. I can always grab them another time. I think right now... Yeah, definitely. Going for unknown buildings is just gonna be my best kind of scenario. Finding trying to find exo drop yeah, exo drop pods. So that way I can get some more. I want to get some more tech slots over inventory slots right now because I have a couple things I want to install. Mainly one thing, but never hurts to have more than, like, have one free slot. Kind of going off the beaten path here a bit, but useless. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very slow going process, I think, here. But you know what? I'm here for the ride. I'm here to see what can and cannot be accomplished, and how far I'm willing to go. Well, I think it's about time I start gathering dihydrogen. You saw nothing. Sodium, don't need you. I need crap tons of carbon as well, so. It should be more than fast enough to collect. Come on. Calm yourself. Stop following me! I didn't consent. At least buy me dinner first, Sentinel. Don't do me like this. Part of me wants to try and fight some Sentinels, just to try and get some... No, screw them. To try and get some loot from them. But I'm not really truly equipped to deal with them. Also, this is a... Oh, wait, I can access the deeper parts of these now. So I can get more resources. They provide some ship technology. Okay. I've only noticed a handful, but I wasn't expecting during my kind of fast, like, going through that I'd find just a random text thing. Ooh. Oh, that's for a starship. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Not interested. Oh, you need Atlas V2. No. Of course. My downfall. Alright, so you're 6533. You have found a world within the infinite void. Nothing found. Yeah, that's about accurate. You just stare into the void, it stares back. Though realistically, there was nothing there to begin with. Slowed me down there. That was weird. I thought those were floating crystals for some odd reason. I was gonna be super excited because then I can get some better resources, but alas, that is not the case. Any sector beacons? No. There is you, though. Any buildings? Ooh, grave! 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 Yes! Amazing. Don't take this away from me, Sentinels. I have just come across something that I didn't think I was gonna run across. One, let alone a second one. I'm so happy. This might be doable. Oh my goodness. I'll just store this one for a moment. You're a B class. That's actually not worth it. Well, I tried. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Okay, come on, buildings, where are you? I know I dissed you in the past, but you don't have to do me like this. I'll take it all back, I swear. Move away from there a little bit. Well, at least mining's fast. That's one nice thing. There we go. We at least got some life support now. I don't know why my vision keeps flicking randomly from time to time. Actually, one thing I'm gonna do, just to help with any potential frame dips. I'm just gonna lower down video settings a bit, just to help. Doesn't seem to have fully helped, but... Actually, it'd help if I went back into full screen. And... just gonna do that. Sure. Some of the stuff requires a restart. I'm not surprised. But that's not the point. Actually, also, I don't need my GTAO to be ultra. I'll have it as high. Yodelay building. Knock knock. No. Unfortunate. No buildings, so I'm just gonna do a run for a bit. Still nothing, huh? Okay, it's gonna give me the cold shoulder after giving me a grave, so... that's fine. I didn't need buildings anyways. I'd be less angry with you if you gave me another grave. No? Is that too much to ask? Well, it's either a grave or a building. Choose game. There can only be one. And I will not accept 0 as an answer. Come on. It's giving me 0. It's probably that one area that's hoarding all the building spawns. I would not be surprised. Because this is just... oh, there we go. Hopefully you're a exopod. Can't see from here though. Doesn't look like a waypoint beacon though. It very well could be. It's probably... watch me another galactic trade terminal. Just watch it. Oh, yeah, it was a waypoint beacon, of course. The game heard me and it decided to... okay, that's... that's a new one. I've seen them clipped inside of each other. I've never seen them floating above the ground, stacked very perfectly on top of each other. Now I have to see what's in them. Like, it's just a requirement. I mean, I won't say no to dihydrogen jelly. That's more life support gel. And a battery, sure. Actually good drops. I can't be mad at that. The game has uncursed me. Speaking of life support and that, let's get those charged a bit, shall we? Hello, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay. Where, oh where? If I was an exopod, where would I be hiding? Probably over this ridge here. Or in that dip over there. Probably not. Just hit the rock. You see nothing, drones. You're imagining everything. It's just a ghost in the machine that you're hearing. Any other buildings on the way? It doesn't look like it yet. I guess I gotta get over here first before I make that decision. I mean, I have the inventory space. I think I'll take this for now. If I need to scrap it, I will. Another waypoint beacon. I can't use you. Why are you giving me so many of these? It's all but useless to me. So where are all the jetpack flowers? I haven't seen hardly any in this run. Ow, I gotta really be careful about taking fall damage, especially since stuff can just be damaged by that. Yeah, it's the fastest way to travel, but it's also the most dangerous. Just like that. That could have very well went poorly. It's funny, I was on the subreddit earlier today talking about someone was they lost their permadeath save due to falling asleep at the keyboard. I'm like, I haven't lost a permadeath save yet, but knowing me, I will lose mine to fall damage because I jetpack boost very recklessly. Like, right now, I don't have enough jetpack boost to be high up. I would just take so much damage. And then lo and behold, today, during this stream, I've already taken... I haven't taken damage to my actual health, but I have critically damaged. There's been now twice that I've critically damaged a upgrade, which sucks. But I mean, so far it hasn't been too bad. I've had the resources to fix them. Oh, you know what? We're gonna open one of these just to see what we get. Kind of spice up the luck, shall we? That's not spicing up the luck, but is there a building nearby? Ah, there is. Pray to the broken machinery gods. They sacrifice one of their own, the starship fuel. And you will get what you are looking for. Now, all I need is for it to be a drop pod. I mean... No? Not exactly what I need. Actually, wait, no, this is good. I do need this. Because... Let me make sure I'm reloaded on everything before I... Actually, I forgot. I can just do this slowly and they won't get pissed. Oh, okay. They saw me do it that time. This is fine. I think that's just motor. Hi there. Alright. How are you all doing? Also, hello, person's name who I cannot translate, unfortunately. I did see your message from, or I did read your message from last night, and I love the suggestion of getting a superconductor. Unfortunately, it isn't viable at current points because I need to... I can buy semiconductors, but I have no renewable way of actually making them until I get radon. Which... My only renewable, I think, is from, like, Sentinel depots, which have, like, lemium and gases in them. So, I have an option for that, but... 3.887 light years. Nice. I always forget the distance in this game. I never really paid attention to, like, the light years. I just was like, hey, this goes far. Am I leaving? Oh, I'm not leaving myself much fuel to work with. There we go. Land safely. I don't actually want to be on you, so we're gonna switch back to mining beam for the immediate use now. Unexpected, yeah, that is a word I needed, because this whole entire, what's happened so far has been unexpected, to say the least. Speech is something I struggle with. No. Any sector beacons around? Does not look like it, so we are just gonna keep moseying on towards the distress beacon. It's actually taking a lot longer to get to this one than usual. Mainly because... Ooh. You're... Suspicious pack of goods. Okay, that might be... Ooh. I need to recharge you quickly. We'll see what that is in a moment. We're just gonna do a quick fly around. Okay, I'll take a quick look and see what this has. A Gravitino ball that I cannot sell at this current moment. I mean, hey, it's money in the future. I cannot be angry about money. Especially when I'm gonna need it to potentially buy ships. I keep letting my life support get too low, so I'm wasting life support gel. I realistically should be doing it at 20%, so that way... Ow. I gotta stop doing that. Though I'm not. I know I'm not gonna be able to stop doing it. Ow. I don't know why I get that second tick damage. Maybe that's like a second tick damage chance to see if something breaks, and if it doesn't break it, it's... damage? Okay. Okay. I can't use you, but... I might be able to... You're an S-class one. Supreme. I mean, they're both gonna be Supreme. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this. It's not realistically useful right now, so... It's not gonna be the last time I see one of those. Yeah. Oh, there was a building back that way. I guess I just didn't pick it up on my scanners. I might have just been out of range. But alas, it's a little out of the way to go for now, so... Ideally, I'm not making too much backpedaling of progress. I'll do it if I have an idea of what I'm going to, but if I don't know what it is, it's not realistically worth. I also just need these jetpack flowers. Like, I'm not seeing a lot, or there, asking you shall receive. I haven't been seeing a lot of them around. Okay, building, building, building. You're buried cache. You're just some junk. Any buildings ahead? No. Scanner's almost up, so I'll be able to search for a sector beacon here. Any around? Does not look like it. So, I continue forward. Oh! Never mind. There's two of them. You're closer. I'll mark that one, and I'll go to this one. What are you? You look like you're just gonna be drop pod stuff. Yeah. Not worth going down to it. And yeah, shelter. I don't need a shelter. I need cold hard upgrades. Oh my god, it still says unknown because I didn't go to it. Because I don't really care to waste my time with save and charting when... I mean, it's permadeath. Saving and such isn't gonna really help me if I die. Your sodium? Oh, your copper. Starting to run a little bit low on phosphorus. I'll have to get more soon. Emphasis on soon. I don't need yet. I can keep making progress to this distress beacon. Pray that it's a S-class ship, which is 10 to 1 what it isn't, but hey, the first one was, so I can dream. Oh man, I hate how those flowers have a collision box that just stops your momentum. Doesn't look like any buildings around. Unfortunate. But it means we make more progress instead. So. Monolith ahead. I mean, I don't know how I was able to tell what that was before I even saw it. Usually when I'm looking at the thing, it doesn't even tell me what it is. I mean, hey, it's more words to learn. That gets me closer and closer to the milestone achievements. Not that I need the achievements, but it's more so. We'll stay. Why? I don't really care. Kind of assumed I was going to fail that one, but... No, I didn't mean to use oxygen. Whatever. I can always get more. I doubt I'm far enough away. I'm actually getting closer to those, which I'm not a big fan of right now, because I want to try and use a exosuit chart further away from it to try and see if I can maybe force the game into allowing me to find a new one, but alas, I abandoned the mission. It's not truly abandoned. Woe is me. Ow. I didn't think that was gonna do damage, but... Ow! Really, I think that's what that second random tick of damage is. It's like you take fall damage, and then there's a check whether it should try and destroy one of your or damage one of your techs, and if it doesn't, then it checks if it should damage you instead. You look abandoned. No, you're a oh, hey, another one. Okay, you saw. Let me go in. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh god, what was the puzzle for this one? Was it shield? Darn. I need to... I think I'm just gonna start pulling up the puzzles again, because I don't remember them off by heart. But at the same time, there's a waypoint beacon. I'm not gonna go over there. Yeah, that's a waste of time. Pretty sure it's a waypoint beacon. Let me yeah, a beacon. Any buildings? Come on. Oh, no, that's the minor settlement. Ripping myself up there. No flowers, no sector beacons. A whole lot of nothing. And what is nothing good for? That's right. Everything. Stop giving me beacons. I don't care about beacons. I thought that was another beacon for a second. It's just Solar Vine. I was genuinely about to think to start going on a sentinel murdering spree. Just to get that out of my system, but I really don't want to get overrun by sentinels right now. Plus, I'm in no shape to fight sentinels anyways. Stop taunting me, Beacon. I don't care that you're over there. You have no value to me in my current state. Oh, hi. I ran into him and he got annoyed. Ooh, that was close. Any sector beacons? Nope. We're starting to hit the slow period of the travel. We've only made 2 hours progress in an hour and 20. Actually less, because we didn't actually get going for a while. We left at about the 20-minute mark, so we've made about 2 hours progress in about 1 hour. Which is about what I kind of roughly estimated. It'd be a lot faster if I could, you know, find jetpack flowers. Ow! Stop it! Stop doing the check. Unless I'm stubbing my toe. You know what? Pray to the broken machinery gods. I mean, sure. Not what I asked for, but can't complain about that. It granted me one thing. And this path is just decrepit. It's got like nothing along it right now. All it's got is humming sacks, it's got just salvage containers. Like, not even, I mean, there's buried caches, I guess. There is some stuff, but it's more or less untraversed by NPC life. Speaking of, let's see what's here. We'll do a quick pray to the damaged machinery gods who receive us with, or give us nanites, and it is a I don't think this is a shop. No, this is an observatory, I think. Yeah. Not all that useful to us. Especially since I think it requires, yeah, past 2. I mean, we can see if we get something out of you. A movement module that has no use but scrapping. I didn't want to talk to you, but Nothing found. Obviously. Oh, hey. Don't mind if I do. Sentinel, jettison pod. Oh, please be a, oh, it is a Sentinel depot. Yes. Okay. So, we check if there's radon. Thermic condensate. Nope, I don't care about you. Nitrogen salt. Platinum. Silver. Sure. Collect you just so I can see what's in here. Grantine. What the heck is grantine? I've never heard of this. It's the... Oh, it's this. It is, so... Not useful to me because it's cobalt and dioxide. How about thermic condensate? I'm not familiar with that. You can be... That's how you make semiconductors. So I could get this and this. Let's create a bit of a hidey hole, shall we? Nothing happened. Oh, I can't even do this yet, so this is basically more or less just for selling right now. Well, that was both useful and not useful. Because I learned that I can make semiconductors using those two. But I still have a long way to go. There's just an observatory there. I mean, I might as well. There's gonna be a Corvax there that I can interact with, which is more towards the milestone. So, not like I'm missing out on anything by doing this. I'd be missing out by not doing it. Alright. Okay. There are 3 clear images. Dangerous looking predators, a geological mining survey, and orbiting asteroid cluster. The mining survey. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I diggity do. Scan radius 37, 36, 34. Wait, let's compare you two. Fauna is 7.8, fauna 7.8. This actually is more. Flora is 6.6, 6.5, so better flora. 7.7, 7.6. This is just better. Yeah, this one's better. We're gonna get rid of the old one. Get some free chromatic metal going. I'm not even gonna bother with the thing there. Okay. Stress beacon. Away! Unknown building. Away! Gosh dang it, I'm getting into a line of them. I unfortunately cannot see what it is though, so I'm kind of going blind into this, like usual though. Ah yeah, it's just a just a crashed site with no ship. Hey, I want you. Oop, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to see a bit more now, which is nice. Nothing really around. Thought I saw a building icon, but I think I'm going crazy. Starting to run out of things to say because it's basically just run. Like right now I'm just running around looking for buildings on my way to the distress beacon. I basically laid out all of my contingencies as of current abandoned building, of course. I already knew what it was the moment I looked eyes on it, even though it told it for me. Which I'm surprised it told me from that far away. I could be looking right at a building and it won't tell me what it is. I can see it through or I look at the icon that's way above it. Instantly know what it is. No sector beacons. That is wild. Nope. Ooh. Thank goodness there was a wall there. Like I said before, and I'll say again, I really need to change how I deal with boosting. Because it's going to be the death of me one day. Yet I still do it anyways. I have yet to learn from my shortcomings. I just need to remember I can backpedal if need be. Like, aerial movements is pretty forgiving. Harmonic scrap. What is harmonic scrap doing on a starter planet? Of course, the Sentinel's going over to where I need to mine. I unfortunately do not have any Atlantidium, so... I forgot that they took that. Well. Back to the travels. Cool. I'm never gonna learn. Yeah, there's a building over there. Man, I just need one of you to be a exopod research. No, it's galactic trade. Actually, I am gonna hit that. Because I do need to sell some stuff. Such as this, because I can't do anything with it yet. This. I'm gonna sell my salvage data for now. And I think that's all I need to sell. What are you selling? Nothing worthwhile. Any other building nearby? Nah, didn't think so. That'd be too convenient. Haven't been opening enough broken machineries to appease the machinery god. And they're proving it. They're proving it by putting a tech mod right here. It's also not accessible. Funny enough. Just gotta check one thing. Yeah. Major, but not major. Come on, me, Sentinel. Point out. Can't hide. Either take fall damage or take thermal damage. Neither of which I was very keen on, but I had to sacrifice one. Okay. No flowers, no sector beacons, no buildings. We travel. I definitely am gonna have to spend some time here. Upcoming, rebuilding up my resources. Because right now my charge on, oh my goodness, I'm starting to get tired out of nowhere. Whew. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's the random wave of exhaustion. Okay. I'm too calm. Ooh, that was... Yeah. I will need more resources soon. I will need to charge. Keep these charged. Building? Building? Really? Oh, there it is. Just way off in the distance. We'll do a bit of a detour because I've been pretty unlucky so far. It's not even that much of a detour. I can still see both in the same screen. Sure. I mean, I do need these. I think this one is... What did it say at the beginning? Warning. Technology. Technology blank warning. I think it's inject coolant because it says overflow. Yeah. Yes, we want to learn a new recipe. And we want to go over here. Yeah, we want to build towards this because... Oh, right, because this is going to be useless to us. This is going to be useless to us. Oh, we don't need radon for, It was nitrogen and sulfurine, though, I need. Oh, wait, no. Enriched carbon needs, radon. So, yeah, I can't even do this yet, so... I would need to find at a... resource depot. I don't really... I would like this. I think this will be worth getting. Because if I can get cadmium out of one of the buried caches, I can then just make an Atlas Pass V2 and then have access to even more stuff. I'm gonna pass on it right now. I'll probably go this way. I'll still follow the suggestion because I think it will be worthwhile in the long run to get that. But I'm gonna have to rely on getting resource depots. Oh, and the other biggest thing is I need a higher tier refiner too, so it's still a ways out before I can even do anything with that. That's a bit unfortunate. So that was kind of a waste, but not really. Yes! Oh my goodness. Thank you. Ow. How was that fall damage? Hallelujah. Antimatter, sodium. Darn you. Nanotubes. Yes. 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 25%. And it's supercharged. Wait. I think I do want to supercharge that, actually. Actually, I think I want to supercharge my shield, maybe.
Thermal protection falling.
Because what are you without? 20%. That's pretty good. All things considered. But I think having the shield supercharged is going to be more useful because then it lasts for longer. I mean, sure, a merchant I won't say no to. Especially if, cough cough, a ship lands here. Not really worthwhile. We'll compare it, but yeah, it's just worse. Kind of what I figured. Nothing I can really sell. You're just gonna have the same technology, aren't you? Could buy more, but I don't think that's gonna be worthwhile. I've already kind of hurt the bank a little too much to justify.
Thermal protection falling.
You escaped nanites, yeah. How far am I away from you? I'm weirdly closer than I expected. Like, I'm within the same distance from here to over there. I'm not a big fan of, I'll be honest. Because that makes me debate whether I want to go there for the upgrade or not. And ideally, I don't go for the upgrade right now, is the worst part. Like, I want to make progress towards this. Oh, yeah. Should have seen that coming.
Thermal protection falling.
What building is nearby? You. It's probably not an exopod, but yeah, it's galactic terminal. Sure, we'll see what you got. Not bad, actually.
Product received.
I could sell how much I have for the same amount of money that I bought it for. It did less for.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Okay, well that's all my phosphorus. Unfortunately.
Support power low.
I'm also getting low on life support shells. Kinda hurting on a lot, not gonna lie. I'm gonna need either... Oh... hydrogen? Not hydrogen, Oh yeah, hydrogen. The hydrogen I'll need. But more so, I would like dihydrogen, like the big dihydrogen crystals, instead of having to mine for the small ones. It's a big ask, but honestly less annoying than mining the small ones with the sentinel nearby. Like that. Okay, that's more or less enough.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
You know, it'd be nice if I found a grave on the way there. Just spitballing game. We'll see. I'm just I'm still surprised I found 2. I think the first one I found was last stream too. It was either last stream or the stream before. Which, in general, was like... I thought it was going to take me forever just to find one. And I found one in much less time than I ever would have guessed. And now that I've found 2, it's like... I'm on a pathway to being able to go to more places and gain higher access, or like better access to higher tier ships. Considering the code I input actually takes me to a higher tier system, that is, for the ships. Heck, you know, I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't mind if it dropped me in a pirate system. I think that'd be great. Because pirate systems have a higher chance of S classes, if I recall. That would actually be amazing. I mean, if I can get like a green star, I think it is a green star pirate. I think that'd be one of the more ideal case scenarios. Ow. Two shelters back to back, really? Wow. Pathetic game. I thought you were better than this. I thought you actually cared, game. Obviously, I was mistaken. And an abandoned building, just to throw it in my face, huh? I guess I'm just not allowed. You finally give me back-to-back-to-back buildings. 2 of them are... Actually, all 3 of them are basic. 2 of them are the same. 3rd one's lame. Okay, this is your redemption arc. Have it be a manufacturing facility or a exopod upgrade. I mean, sure, this too. Can't really say no. That's good by all accounts. Does it have what I want though? Sulfurine, magnagold, sulfurine, nitrogen. mean, you take... Okay. Well, yeah, the problem is I can't even use these. So, I think these will be more useful sold. Magna Gold would be good to sell, so... I think what I'm gonna do is set up my hidey hole. No, I don't have access to any of the other manipulator modes. Okay, they can definitely see me here.
Warning. Elite Sentinel Force.
How much is Magna Gold selling for? Nothing amazing. I can get phosphorus out of it, but... I don't think it's actually worth holding on to. Nice. Unfortunately, that was a load of baloney, but... We unfortunately haven't made amazing progress towards this distress beacon.
Technology recharge. And no buildings in sight. Trying to remember, what even are my, I don't care about you. Yeah. Not much I can do. We will get to this distress beacon eventually. And when we do, we will find an S-class ship. We can repair just a little bit.
Thermal protection falling.
We can fly to the space station. And be able to start getting more stuff. I mean, yes, but also I don't care too much about that.
Thermal protection falling.
I love how right when I go to scan the distress signal, it's like, oh, we're gonna give you a building to scan instead.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Units received.
Kind of to be expected how much it was gonna sell for.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Hasn't actually felt like the shield has been staying active for longer, so I think having the hazard protection up is going to be more beneficial at this rate. You know, one way I might be able to make it to a space station. I'm obviously not going to do it because it's too dangerous. But one way maybe to build up to world limit and try and get out of the atmosphere. Although that seems like it's really far away, so. I don't even know if I'd be able to make it.
Life support power low. Technology recharging.
Oh my, yes. Heck yeah. Don't mind if I diggity do.
Technology prepared.
That means I can install you. Have you for the future. And now I've basically, more or less, cleared out a portion of my inventory that's been stuck holding those items.
Thermal protection.
So, I'm more or less happy now. And I mean, if I come across another trade terminal or such, I'm gonna sell the rest of my antimatter housings because I can now craft. I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah.
Thermal protection falling.
I am debating. So, I think it was last stream, I was kind of debating on, like, because if and when I get to the anomaly, yeah, I thought that was a ship or something. If or when I make it to the anomaly, there is a Quicksilver dude, and my original intention was to not use any of the stuff from him, but I'm also thinking about it now, and I could have a ruling where I use
Thermal protection
or buy each of the ships once. Like I'm only allowed to buy any of them once.
technology recharging.
And then that's it. I am backtracking quite a bit, but yeah, I'm unsure currently as to if I want to do that or not. That's gonna hurt. Ow. God, I'm playing so reckless. Useless, it's a shelter. Well, 5 hours away. Well, getting close to 5 flush hours away. So right now we're sitting somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. So I think if we can get it down to 4, maybe 3, depending on how long it takes me to get it down to 4. I think we'll take this as a stopping point. Because I've made some decent progress.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Hold up. Just out of nowhere landed pilot. That was... I was gonna be so sad if it was an S-Class, but... Oh... kind of need one of you.
Product received.
Yeah. I think that's a good. I assume I can't sell this back to you. No. Unfortunate. But hey, that was a good grab. That was actually a really good grab. So, like, oh, I need to be careful about that. Okay, well, there's some. Nothing major around. Hold up. Just taking a moment to check one thing. Alright. Let's get back to this. Okay. We're just gonna... I think at this rate we're just gonna mad dash to the distress beacon. See how far we can get. Like, I don't want to completely discount any buildings that I come across, but I don't want them to be a priority now. Because I've more or less gotten everything I wanted. For now, at least. I got the necessities out of the way. Yeah, I want to try and get to this distress beacon as fast as possible. Okay, that was sketchy, but I'm starting to be able to react a little better to my dumb mistakes. 4 of these. I wonder if this is... We'll see if we get a major surge. See how long it lasts for. No, I don't think it lasts for longer. The more you collect. I might do a side-by-side comparison, but I'm like 90% sure it doesn't. I feel like it just refreshes.
Thermal protection falling.
I'll take a quick look for buildings. Nothing. There may have been a building. I'm gonna do a quick scout. If I notice it in my quick scan, then I'll go to it if it's in a ideal position.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I think this over the hazard shield, the hazard protection buff is better in the long run.
Thermal protection falling.
There's a building down there.
Technology recharge.
We'll take a quick meander. Nope. I don't think I'm getting it under 3 hours, or to say 3 hours, unfortunately, but... Oh, that hurt me, really? Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, if I find a life pod, I can get my 4th health capsule up.
Life support power low. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology
I
recharge.
can use phosphorus for that, which is interesting. It's not worth because I have tons of condensed carbon and ways to get more, so... Really? There we go. Just a random hole. I almost threaded the needle into.
Thermal protection falling.
Not allowed, Sentinel. Ow. Wait, why'd the help not restore? There we go. It said it did restore it, but it didn't actually. Ow, really?
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Oh, I had a moment of worry there because I fell into a hole there. Thankfully, it was just a
Technology recharge.
a minor, small dip. Sure, we'll go over here. Slightly on the way. If I can get unstuck. Ooh. That's nice. Yeah, it's using the same. We're gonna decline that. Don't mind if I do. Any other drops? Not looking like it. Oh yeah. Ooh, salvage glass, yes.
Technology recharge.
Okay, well now I'm not going to be bothered by sentinels. Missing the carbon, am I now?
Thermal protection falling.
I like that. Actually missed these, darn. That's fine. I can reset my boost. we're getting close. I just want to see that number turn 3 soon. I doubt it's gonna happen in the next 6 minutes. But ideally, that's when I'd be ending off here, but I have a feeling that's not gonna be the case. Any buildings? Yeah, we'll take a quick detour. That's just a waypoint beacon. I don't care, actually.
Protection falling.
Yes, it is falling indeed. Oh, really? That hurt?
Technology recharge.
Sure. We'll try again. Oh, yeah, we're definitely trying again. Ow. So that means we can have another one even.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
I think that is a worthwhile upgrade. Just be prepared for any new modules to install. Oh. Just a shelter. Not worth it. I would have liked to see what that was, but I was in flight. I need to know when my fade timer was. Okay. speaking of, I forgot I had one in my inventory.
Protection fully. Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Come on, we're so close. We can do this. Make it 3 hours and then I think we'll call it stream if so. Unless, of course, anything interesting happens. That's just a beacon. I'm not going to that. We do need more oxygen. Man, I really hope this is an S-class. Like, this is a ship and it's an S-class. That would be actually a saving grace. Yeah, buildings just have not liked to exist for the past, like, couple hours. That's insane how little I've come across in retrospect. It's like, ow, I knew that was gonna hurt. And they're just preemptively owed. No flowers.
Thermal protection.
No sector beacons. There's a sector beacon. I'm curious if this is going to be a useful building or at all or not. Probably not, but yeah, it's just a
Technology recharge.
just a nothing burger. So I'm trying to avoid is nothing burgers like that taking up time, but alas, you can't escape them all. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna go until I get it 3 hours and then find a save point. Although, I can also just make one. But I think it's gonna be nicer to just find one. Kinda gives me incentive to progress a little bit longer. hurt, really. Oh yeah, fatigue's starting to hit in now. Oh my goodness. Oh, I made it say 3 hours. Beautiful. Okay. We find the nearest building, and I think this is where we're gonna call it. We'll get up to this mountain really quickly, top the mountain. Scan around for buildings. I don't want to go backwards though, so nothing yet, so we progress. Watch. Unable to find one in the next 3 hours. We actually cut a lot of hours thinking about it. Like, we had 7 hours, I believe, to arrive, if I recall. And in 3 hours, we brought it down by 4. So it's about like a 1.33 times increase. Definitely could have been faster if I wasn't getting sidetracked with a bunch of stuff on the side, but alright, there's our building. I think. Yes, there's our building. Alright. We'll collect what's around first, and then we'll save and call it. Actually, let me recharge that first. What do you have for me? Starship launch fuel for the gods. Okay. Well, in that case, because I got starship launch fuel for the gods, the broken machinery gods, I'm gonna do a quick, we're gonna go till the next building. We'll extend it just a tiny bit more. Do it. Ow. I'm gonna regret it because I'm gonna die on my way to finding a new one. Oh, hey, wait. Actually, good. I was not expecting to come across. Why are my temperature levels stabilizing here? What? Interesting. artifact key. Let's get the one over here. Where's our crate? There it is.
Technology prepared.
What did I get? Another eccentric welder spade. I mean... Oh, and it's a worse. It's not even a good one. That's disheartening. Okay. Well, we'll grab these. Since we're free to. Where's the third one? There it is. That's the nice thing about Sentinel Pillars is I can just get free stuff like that without having to deal with Sentinels. It's gonna suck having them attacking again when I relog, but just the downside, I suppose. I'm not using a beacon
Thermal protection.
as a save. I refuse. We'll go further. Any actual buildings? Does not look like it. On we progress, I guess. Whoa, my goodness, that was a lot of speed. I got a really good boost there. Yeah, no, this is insane how little buildings I've seen. Any buildings? Nope, we progress. I thought that was a hollow terminus for a second.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, we're fine.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, I know.
Recharge.
Hey, that's actually a good find. And a good way to end it off. Because I think what I'm going to unlock next is... I didn't destroy any sentinels. What do you mean? I did with the sentinel pillar a while ago, but... You're a bit behind the times there, bud. Unless it's because this rendered in and killed them. Oh, ow. Oh, it did. It did too. I never realized that these spawn them in, and since the pillar's activated or disabled, it kills them. And the fact that it counts as a kill for me is just bonkers. Okay. I think I'm gonna get the puzzle for this one because my brain. Operations are offline. I'm gonna have it on the side. I'm gonna try and guess it first, though. Scan system. Delete sentinel scan, I think. Let's see if that's right. Is correct. Cool. We're gonna learn a new recipe again. This time, we're getting this. Because I could go down this way, but again, until I have a way to actually craft them, it's not useful to me.
Item received.
This, on the other hand, will come in use. Alright, and this has a save, so... this is where we're gonna end it off for the evening. We made some progress. We're about... six hours. Actually, didn't it say 11 or something? Or 10 hours? We did 7 hours in 3. So, if that was the case. Yeah, because we're 6. Yeah, 9 hours. So we did 6 hours in 3. So about half. We cut the time down in half with a lot of kind of back and forth. Okay, of course it has another building. And now I want to check it out. Goodness. We are calling it here, but I just... oh my goodness. Ow. The game's taunting me with buildings now. Yeah, it's taunting me with all the buildings now. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a second. Is that another manufacturing? No, it's a abandoned, I think. Oh no, it's a merchant. Wow. Better not be any other buildings around. Doesn't look like there is, but it's like, oh my goodness. Taunting me, game. You're an A class. You don't have anything that I want though, so. So, defensive or aggressive option? I feel like I go the defensive upgrade. Ooh. Ooh, I do like that. Let's sell you. 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 You and you. I think that's all I need to sell right now. Antimatter. We're just gonna sell the antimatter, I think. Yeah. And I think that's a good amount of selling. Okay. Now that I've properly saved and there's no buildings nearby teasing me, thankfully. I was gonna say no, but it's this one. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. I've been trying to stream daily, but I won't be tomorrow. But I believe today's Thursday, Friday. Get inside. Saturday. Saturday is the day I may be able to do some more. So, yeah. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for all who joined, and of course, this is the suggestion from the one user. I never translate the name, but yeah, I really appreciate that tip because I've never bothered with them. I've never seen the value in them until thinking about it now for a permadeath run. Like in my other run, I just rushed the anomoly, got the best ship, flew to, like, gathered a few things, flew to the center of the galaxy, did some challenges along the way. My main save, I just made a lot of money, just naturally, over the years. But yeah, no, I think it's, if I can get a better refiner, I'm gonna have to remember how to get the better refiner. I think it's down the expanding the base route. So once I get that storyline, or that secondary mission going, I'll be able to start refining superconductors and getting more money so I can start buying S-class ships as one-time shuttles. I'm debating on whether I'm going to allow porting of S-class ships, where
if I get one, I can hold on to it, and if I get another one, I can also hold on to that one. Or if I have to use the one before I get a second. I feel like I'm just gonna allow myself to get multiple, as long as when I use the one, I go and dismantle it immediately once I land on, say, the space station or whatnot. So, actually, also, in that case, I don't think I'm allowed to, oh yeah, no, I'm allowed to land on a planet. I just can't use the same ship to leave the planet, and when I go to the space station in, say, a new system, or if I take it to the anomoly, next time I go to the space station, I have to scrap it, so I'll have to rename it to scrap anytime I use it. I think that's going to be my way to do that. I'm just really curious what you have. I keep getting sidetracked. You usually have the same stuff, but I could. I really could. But I don't think I do. So, yeah. Thank you for all who joined. It was a blast kind of getting some progress. Like, I now know I can do expanding the base. It's just I need to get to a space station, so fingers crossed this stress beacon here provides. Yes, please. I agree. So, end it off here for the 20th time saying thank you all for joining who did, and I'll see you guys next time.